Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we began working on our trees. So we got, our fermentation base. The acetone gas is all full. We got our fertilizer made. We got all this set up here with our arboretums. Well, this is not actually done. We've got about a third of it set up. But we've got a structure together, and we can put this. Well, we can get the rest of this built, and then we can start making our rubber, which is what we are working on here. Right, we need 30. Well, it says 29, but I'm going to make 30. And then we can take all that raw bio rubber and turn it into liquid rubber, and then we're going to figure out what we can do with the liquid rubber from there. We're also going to be making tons of raw wood, which what I'm planning to do with that, one of the things I'm planning to do with that is make a second refueling station here for trains, probably right about here, in between the electronics facility and the bots facility. Probably squeeze one in there, I think. And then use the wood to make cellulose fiber, use the cellulose fiber to make wood pellets, make the wood pellets, or use the wood pellets to make wood bricks, and then use the wood bricks to fuel trains. That probably won't really amount to enough to consume all this wood, but, it's one of the things that I'm thinking of doing with it. Just to make sure that we have plenty of parking space for trains that need refueling. Especially once, we kind of get things rolling. Because right now, not a lot is happening in the factory. Because we're just working on these raw speed modules, which really isn't consuming a lot of resources. Because it's just this one little guy right there. Which I really need to set up a second one of those. Because I gotta get through the productivity modules. But once I'm done, I don't need them anymore. So I've been kind of trying to avoid spending too much time and effort on that. So, yeah. It is what it is. Now, the other thing that I have been working on, just want to kind of mention it, because you'll probably see it on the map, is this down here. Which is I'm setting up a new sapphirite mine, working on this off screen. That will be part of a new mine system that will have a new, this sapphirite mine, a givlite mine, probably this one, a stereotype mine. I'm probably going to build some mines over here for stereotyte and crotinium. I'll have to find some rubite and some bobmonium from somewhere. So, yeah. It's going to be setting up new mines because I'm probably going to build a new ore purification facility that will be in addition to the one we currently have, which is this huge facility that took forever to build. Right here. And I'm going to be working on all that off screen because it's all stuff I've already done once. And so I don't think you need to watch me do it a second time. And with an eventual project of doing expansions and upgrades to the foundry, which is where we take all those purified ores and turn them into metal sheet coils and plates and all that sort of stuff. So, because we've got a bunch of new tech that we can take advantage of for that. So I want to get in there and do some upgrading and maybe try to improve its throughput, replace all of these old purple belts with new belts, which that's going to be a project. So yeah, that's kind of one of the plans I have, because once we get through all of this module research, we got a lot more research to go through, and then once we get into the space extension mod researches, these things take a lot of materials to get through. like this is going to take 1 million research packs. Well, actually, 2 million reds, 2 million greens, and then 1 million of the other ones. We're going to have to figure out how to get... We're going to have to work towards getting space science packs. That's kind of one of the next things. But we're going to finish up this rubber production first, because I am actually going to need that rubber to make the insulated wires, which are around here somewhere. There, insulated wire, because they're going to be needed for some things that I want to manufacture. So, let's go ahead and get back to it. We have our first 10. We need to expand this out to 30. I was thinking of trying to do this like horizontal, do it like a row of 10, a row of 10, and a row of 10. But the more I think about it, and I'm looking at the numbers of what it is that we're going to be producing here, 4.7 per second raw wood, 1.9 per second. Yeah, this isn't a per second. Raw bio rubber. That definitely we can fit all this stuff on their own belts. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm just going to take the rest of these and line them up. Now that RoboPort is going to be in the way. I'm going to have to move it. Unfortunate. Okay, well, not a problem. All right, let's go ahead and get this blueprint created. That one doesn't need to be there, because it's going to be incorporated into this new blueprint. There we are. There's just this one problem. Is that because there's no gaps in between those arboretums, getting around this thing is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. But fortunately, I can move a lot faster than I used to be able to. Get some more substations built here. Alright, construction area. We should be alright. Trying to get these RoboPorts in. Technically, I think that does provide the coverage. I'm not sure. Oh, some construction bots just came and parked. I got a whole bunch of logistics bots. No, you guys can get in there. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're waiting for construction bots to arrive with the rest of all the parts. And I should probably go ahead and clear some trees. There we go. All right, there we are. Okay, so now we need to get all of these onto the same belt, which should be fairly straightforward. Right, that's easy enough. And then, nope, nope. It's got to be there, right? Okay. Let's see. Right. Because, yeah, that's how it's got to be set up there. Okay, good. Just want to get into a state where I can copy it. All right. Yes. Okay, so... let's get the blueprints. And then this should just... actually, I don't even need that on the blueprint, do I? It's alright. Looking for that little blue spot does kind of help me make, make sure that everything is properly lined up. All right. Did I run myself out of splitters? It looks like I did. Interesting. Oh, I just screwed that up. There we go. Okay, there we are. I can actually remove that. Okay, so I'm going to want 2 silos for these. There we are. And we're now just draining out all of that raw wood. Is everybody up and running now? Everybody have everything they need? It does appear so. This is good. It probably doesn't matter anymore, but I want to make sure that we are... oh. That's alright. Right. Basically, I keep that line clear. Okay, so the raw wood and the rubber. Okay. Raw wood is going to go a couple different places, I'm thinking. One of them is going to be north. And one of them could potentially be going back in this direction. So let's just, let's see, how far can this go? A belt I can always rework. Rearranging an entire production line is a pain in the butt. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll worry about that wood later, because it's got a while before it piles up to the point that it's a problem. So, we now need to take a liquefier with the acetone gas and make our liquid rubber. So, one liquefier. And the acetone gas input. Make sure that we can expand this in the future, as always. So you are going to be making liquid rubber, right? Good. And then you're going to be taking that raw bio rubber to do it. You're going to need some power, obviously. Which is fine. Perfect. Ah. Pick up. There. Okay. Acetone gas. You are over here. Okay, we're going to have to route the gas through, I think, this line here. Which is basically going to be through there. Okay, that's not going to work. Ah, that actually lined up perfectly. Alright, so there's our acetone gas. And then this liquid rubber gets pumped out of there. And then ends up in a tank. A liquid tank. There we are. Which is filling up very slowly. All right. So, what's next? Well, we'll deal with the wood later, I think. Now we need to take the liquid rubber and turn it into rubber. I think we can start getting rid of these things because we now have what we need there. We can get rid of this whole thing because that's all built now. That's all built now. Good. So, rubber. How do we turn liquid rubber into solid rubber? What do we need? Gotta find this stuff first. There it is. Rubber. Okay. Well, that's not what I want. Hold on. We can do it this way. So, liquid rubber. Now that I spent all this time and effort to make the stuff, how do I use it? Liquid rubber. Ah, there it is. 40 liquid rubber makes 2 rubber in an assembly machine. Sounds good. All right, pump out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the assembly machine right there, and we're going to tell you to make. It is not. Let's see. Let's just rubber. There it is. 2x rubber. There we go. And just in case we make more of them, we'll use that. Okay. So, in order to then make the... Well, the only thing that we actually use the rubber for is to make the insulated wire. So we're going to need some tinned copper wire, which means we're going to need to bring in some tinned wire coils. Always with the actual stop, which I actually kind of need in there sooner rather than later so I can tell where everything's supposed to line up. There we are. And the silo. There we go. And power, apparently. That's easy enough. There we go. And so, we're going to be... Oh yeah, butane gas. That's already set up. Tinned wire delivery. And we'll just set this up the typical way we do. Go get fuel. Go grab the tin wire coils. And then bring them back here. Empty. Go. And then we're going to need a place to pick up the insulated wire. We also want to put that in the logistics network so that it can be requested should I need it. Because right now I'm requesting the rubber rather than the insulated wire, which I could do is like replace that from 100 rubber to 100 insulated wire, since we'll have the actual product that it's used to make. Let's see, where did I put the book? Where did I put the book? Did I not just have it? That can get deleted. No, I didn't put it there. That can get deleted. Okay. No, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's not a book. So I have this one. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where did I put it? I am baffled. There it is. I must have accidentally rotated it. There we go. Weird. Okay. Well. We can set that up, get those guys going, get those guys going, get the 2 warehouses in. I actually kind of do need that then. Alright, so then this is going to be insulated wire. Insulated wire, insulated wire. There we go. There's our tinned coils. Let's see with the upgrades. Who finishes first? Even with the ultimate loaders, the inserters still finish first. Alright, so I need to bring that stuff down this way. Okay. I should have construction bots on the way for that stuff. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there they are. I'm just trying to decide where I want to bring it. I think I probably just want to bring it this way. Well, actually, what I should probably do is just do the conversion from coils to wires here. Coils to wires. And buffer it using a chest. And then dump it out that way. Okay. There it is. So, what we would do is we would loop this around. All right, and then we would bring this over here. Make another assembly machine. Get that ready. Set that up. Set you up for insulated wire. It's going to need power. Power. And there it is. And we are toward the end of the episode, but I'm going to go ahead and just take care of this. We'll probably have to put that underground. Just had to be. The trees. Alright. So then we do the normal thing that I do to fill these things up. Splitter. Underground. Now, what we're also going to do here is we're going to have another splitter. Right there. That is going to throw this stuff into a passive provider chest. There we go. And we're just going to call this insulated wire pickup. Just so I know what it's for. And now we're not getting anything. Why aren't we getting anything? Probably because we don't have the rubber. That's probably why. Yep, this is going to be fairly slow. But we don't need it that often. So, it's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end this episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.